Hola guys, it's me, and if you want to smell better for a fraction of the price, keep looking at this video. So for those who follow me on my Instagram, I put up a post a few days ago of some fragrances that I received from a lovely company called Dossier. I wanted to try them out, see how they went, the durability, the scent, and all that stuff, and give you the details on it. So we're gonna go into that right now. Okay, so Dossier pretty much reproduces these high-end luxury scents that we have grown to see and know and love and to be broke over. And what they do is they reproduce these luxurious scents at a fraction of the price, cutting out cost and cutting out that brand tax that is so very much annoying. Their perfumes start off at $39. You can actually try them out and send, put your fragrance, where you want to put it, on your coat, on your body, whatever. You can try them out, and if you have an issue with it, you can actually take it back, no questions asked. So as I said, these scents cost $39 beginning, and we're talking about scents that if you go to regular high-end stores, these are scents that are like 70, 80 bucks for like 1 fluid ounce, and we know that 1 fluid ounce is very tiny these days. And these perfumes, and if you go to these high-end stores, I don't have to mention names, these prices are going up $100, $200. I've seen those, and that hurts my soul because it hurts my wallet. So I was so excited to have gotten these fragrances from Dossier. I actually received 2 fragrances. Now, if you don't know, I prefer spicy, woodsy scents. I like earthly scents. Those are really my faves. So I was sent 2 to try out. So one is called Woody Oak Moss, and the other one I received was Spicy Orchid. So these 2 both fall in that spicy, woodsy category that I like. Now, first of all, I want to talk about the packaging because I actually adore this packaging. You would think that, it's so simplistic, but I really think that this is just the perfect packaging. First of all, the cap is magnetic. That's always a nice thing. And I don't know, I really think it has this minimalistic style, which these days I've kind of been really enjoying. So I think the aesthetic of the packaging is really nice. This is glass, so of course be careful with it. And this one that I have is 1.7 fluid ounces. Can you believe 1.7 fluid ounces for a fraction of a price? I mean, you're talking about $39 of 1.7 as opposed to $180 in some perfumes, and I'm just really liking the aesthetic of this. So you would get it in a packaging like this. It's gonna say Dossier on the bottom, and when you open the box, it's actually going to have a card, and it's gonna be telling you pretty much the notes. So for example, this one is Spicy Orchid. You'll see the name. It'll have the notes of the fragrances. It tells you what fragrance this is inspired by. So this fragrance that they have is inspired by Tom Ford Black Orchid, which I actually have right here. The concentration, it gives you the concentration, which is 18%, and their mission, which is to deliver the highest quality, luxury inspired fragrance for a fair price. Listen, I don't know about you, but I want to smell luxurious for half the price. Okay, so let's get into it, because I know you want to know that does it smell good? Does it smell just like this luxury fragrance in the fancy schmancy stores? So the first one that I really wanted to try first, I mean, I love them both, but I tried out the Woody Oak Moss first, and this one is inspired by Mademoiselle from Dior. So I tried this one on. Look, do you hear beeping? I think that's like my chicken that's ready, but anyway. So I tried this perfume on, and first of all, yeah, it smelled exactly like Mademoiselle. Do I have the bottle with me? No, because it finished and I meant to buy a new one a while ago. I just haven't gotten to it, and I kind of just didn't feel like spending all the money, to be honest with you. But yes, I do remember how it smells. Smelled exactly like it. I think it probably has, I don't know, maybe a slight, like, how do I explain it? maybe a little bit more earthy, but not so much. It's just a little smidge, but it smells, I mean, you just can't tell the difference. It smells just like it. And it's funny because I wore to work, and when I got to work, one of my coworkers actually came to me. She says, "What are you wearing?" And she was like far. She said, "What are you wearing?" I just started laughing, and she's like, "That smells so good. It smells so familiar," she said. And I'm trying to like ask her, like, guess what it is, you know? And she's like, "It smells like Dior." And I said, "Mademoiselle, right?" And she's like, "Yes." And then I explained to her about Dossier and everything, and she told me herself that it smelled exactly like Dior's Mademoiselle. She said it was right on the money. So not even coming out of my mouth, but coming out of the mouth of one of my coworkers. So that was pretty impressive. Does this make you break out? Do you get any reaction? No. I sprayed this all over the place. It gave me no reaction at all. It has this really nice steady stream. It's not like a super powerful stream. I think that it's perfect and it spreads evenly. And that's really what I like most about this. I kind of feel like most perfumes, I mean, I get it. A lot of them, they have like this hard like stream. And sometimes I'm like, oh my God, you know. So this one actually kind of spreads a little more evenly, and I appreciate the way that nozzle comes out. Just to show you what the nozzle is. This is a basic nozzle, but I really like how evenly it distributes the product. Now, the big question is what? Does it last? Well, this one lasted. I can tell you that I put this on myself at about, what time was it? It was before 6:30 in the morning. I got to work 8 something, and around 9, when I spoke to my coworker, I washed my hands, and then I put this back on my palms, because once you wash your hands, the perfume's, you know, it's kind of gonna fade away. So I did put some on my palms. I put it nowhere else. By the end of the day, I still was able to smell the scent on my palms, and I was able to still smell it around my clothing, because I did spray it on my blouse as well, and I was still able to smell this. So yay. So the second scent that I received, which is the Spicy Orchid, this one is inspired, like I said, by the Tom Ford Black Orchid, which is right here. We all know how expensive the Black Orchid is from Tom Ford, because it's Tom Ford. And if you don't know the price, then you can go on Sephora or any of those luxury online stores and see the price. $39, okay? It smells exactly like the Tom Ford. I actually sprayed it here, and then I sprayed this one here. Smelled the same, couldn't tell the difference. It was the same strength. In case you're not aware of the Black Orchid from Tom Ford, it's a strong scent. It's, you know, it's a really, I mean, for lack of a better word, maybe an overpowering scent. So this owned the scent, just like the original. Lasted all day, the same lasting power. I took it with me just to be sure. Didn't reapply, put it once, smelled it. Hours later, the scent was still there. So I have nothing to complain about. And can I again mention the size? Again, this is 1.7 ounce. Okay, this is what? I think this is like the 1 ounce. Yeah, I think it's almost the same. Yeah, this is the 30 milliliters now that I'm looking at it. This one is 50. So you're getting half the price, and you're actually getting more product. So yeah, I think that's a win-win if you ask me. So I have to say, all in all, the experience with these fragrances from Dossier was a positive experience. And quite honestly, I'm gonna get a lot more fragrance from them. They are also always updating their fragrances. They're always putting up new fragrances on their website. So it's safe to say that you can regularly visit their website, and they will have something new that you didn't see from the last time that you visited. So I think that that's so awesome. And just to throw it in there, people that are making their new order, their first order, you can get up to 20% off of your purchase. And can I just throw something else in there? Is that okay? I'm also going to give you my discount code. So on top of that discount that you would be getting, you can get another extra 10% off by typing in Joanna10. Joanna10, and you're gonna get a discount. Listen, if that isn't a deal for you, I don't know what is not a deal for you. You're going to be getting such a deal for the price of this fragrance. I mean, the price and the size, the fact that it stays on all day, the fact that, I mean, it just smelled exactly like it. I'm just so extremely satisfied, and I really, really want to recommend and encourage you guys to try out their fragrances. You're cutting out the middleman, you're cutting out these high costs, you're cutting out the fragrance taxes and all of that nonsense to get this awesome, awesome fragrance that is inspired by all of these expensive scents. I mean, look at the time we're in. We are in a recession, we are poor, okay? And we want to smell good for a fraction of the price. Also, I wanted to mention that there is also another payment selection at the end of their checkout when you're purchasing, which is Catch. And if you go on there, you can actually get a $10 credit. So get on there as well and get the details on that. So guys, jump on this. You can get these scents, you can get your discount. You can also get bulk sales and get 3 bottles for a load of discount prices. So what am I looking at here? You can get up to a 25% discount and free shipping. And again, they are adding new scents all the time to their website. Don't forget to use my code Joanna10 and start smelling good, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and get on there and get your inspired luxury perfume, which I'm loving, by the way. Thank you, Dossier. Adios.